With a line that's as interesting and busy as this, the route offers a lot of new ways for our teams to express themselves.
We're adding this level of gameplay, we're adding a completely new experience. No two journeys are going to be the same.
It's really just going to bring train journeys to life.
The NJ Transit Morristown line, which takes us from New York to Hoboken, it's a magnificent run that takes you from the busiest city in the world, New York, both from Penn Station and Hoboken, westbound across the Northeast Corridor, one of the busiest railway lines in New York, before then taking the ride up to Dover via Chatham, which obviously is an interesting link for us as well.
The Morristown line is a tale of two halves, really. You've got the older Arrow III EMU, but you've also got the more modern ALP 46. So there's two different kinds of traction there, again offering two very different driver experiences for operators and would-be engineers on the route.
Obviously back when it was built in the late 1800s, early 1900s, it was not the sort of route that it is today. Obviously it turned rural much quicker.
It's an interesting route to develop because you've got the busy city areas, and then as you progress to the west, the scenery changes. Suddenly you're in the trees and in the forests and sort of the less built up areas. It doesn't really get less busy though. It's a really interesting run with lots of drivers' challenge as well. I think one of the things that the team really enjoy about this is the variety, the fact that it's not just a route of lots of the same thing. It keeps the route really interesting to make because there's always new challenges, new ways to solve things. We've been having lots of discussions with our beta team members. We've got a focus group internally. Whenever we're looking at routes that we want to make, we'll go and have a look in the suggestions forum and see what are people asking for. Morristown is in there.
The Arrow 3 on Morristown line is a really different experience for players. Being built in the 1970s, it has a really antiquated control system. You don't have a reverser on the train, it's just driving forwards and driving backwards, which is a really different way of driving a train. There is a brake as well, of course. You couldn't really drive a train without that. But it is very different, and especially with the commuter style service that you're doing, it's just a very retro feel.
This has been quite a difficult train to source audio for, but we've been very fortunate in that we've had our community and our beta team members that have been able to source some audio for us, and we've actually been able to use that audio to create a brand new sound set. We've been able to recreate the Arrow 3 sounds. We know it makes a massive difference to the community and the fan base out there.
Backing that up, you've got the modern ALP 46 electric locomotive with the multi-level cars and the cab car, which gives a really totally different experience because here you do have all the modern conveniences, super comfortable cab. Between the two you get a nice contrast of the different experiences and how you can take that onto the route. So this is sort of a first. It's a fascinating train to drive.
It's a really different experience for players.
So for our deluxe loco, we've got the NJ Transit ALP 45 DP dual power locomotive. So this is sort of a first. We've got a locomotive here which can run on diesel power and overhead electric power. So a bit like the 802, for example. And it'll be just carrying some of the operations up and down the Morristown line. Some parts of the early part of the route you run in diesel mode and then you switch over to electric for the rest of the route.
Again, a very different gameplay experience to a standard electric loco or a standard diesel loco. This is kind of a mixture of the two.
It's a fascinating train to drive with some interesting operations, and being, a slightly different train drives a bit differently to the ALP 46 and a lot differently to the Arrow 3.
It's a really different experience for players.